Hello there, my name is Ben, and today we're going to be doing a comparison between always running and always running, or always running and always running. Um, and this is no slight against the original Always Running. I really liked the original Always Running. And again, the only reason we're doing this is because I imagine, I only imagine this, but I imagine back when they were making these songs, there were significant time restrictions, significant budget restrictions, and things that meant that um, finishing a song to make it like amazing would be almost out of reach for people who were just employed by Treyarch. Um, Not to say it's out of their wheelhouse at all. Absolutely not. I'm just saying that there's restrictions there. I have no restrictions. I get to use as much money, I get to use as much time as needed to make the songs as good as they can be and to remove them from the prison of an awkward production. And that's always a really hard thing. I do get bands coming in sometimes and, they're so stuck in demo world that by the time they're with me and we're really thinking about the intricacies of a song, it's like another song. And to me, with these Call of Duty songs, it's about finding what makes them great, and pulling that out of what is an otherwise um, uncomfortable surround. And that has not got better with time. I didn't play much of the last games at all. I was told not to, so I didn't. That is not true now. Things are changing. But I didn't play many of the last games, but I did hear some of the songs, and I don't understand what's still happening. I feel like there needs to be maybe they need externals to not with the songwriting. Songwriting is in there. It's just like the production. Like if there's no time internally to do it, send it to. I'm not saying me. Send it to externals. Get other people to do it. I've worked with so many gaming companies now, and it is tight. There are deadlines. It's difficult, but it's not unforeseeable. And anyway, so we're in my studio right now. We've got Pro Tools open. I'm going to be playing you Always Running and what we're just going to call it Always Running for now as well, from my versions of it. And what we're going to do is compare the two. And again, we're not talking about one's better than the other. I just want to show you the difference and where I've pulled out certain things, where we've tucked away certain things that I didn't think were as useful for the song. And there's been a big gap between this and Carrion. I can't talk about why. I can. If you're on the Patreon, you know why. And if you're not, don't worry about it. The fact is we're back in full swing and I've just leaked you what the next song is. Use Your Eyes. And we're going to take a listen to the Almora version of Always Running, because this isn't my song. You won't be able to find this on Benn on Spotify, but you will be able to find it for free. And that's the beauty of doing this record. Every song is free. Every song is a gift, both to Treyarch and to you. It's amazing. And we've done so many free things recently, like Her Records. My record company is just, it's record company only in name at this point, because I give away too much content and, I should charge for stuff. And I feel like I find it hard to charge for things that I feel like you're involved in some way. For instance, in this song alone, there's like a 70-person gang vocal at one point, which you'll hear in a minute. Amazing, like all massive zombies, community people. We've got YouTubers in there, like all singing the bridge of this song together. Like it is stunning, and it is exactly what it needed at that point. So what you're going to hear, I will play in a minute, don't worry, chill out. What you're going to hear, the difference here is it's going to be a little bit kind of interesting in your ears, because the original didn't have a lot of low end, and it wasn't mastered. Okay, a mastering friend of mine said it was mastered, technically mastered. It was not mastered. I'm not sure how much effort went into Always Running, but it was not mastered. So mine We've taken the mastering processing off of mine. Yes, we have. And we've level matched them both. So they're both the same volume, because sometimes volume can make one thing sound better than the other. That won't be apparent in this case. But what you will hear is a really big tonal difference. One's going to sound very harsh, like in the vocals. Listen for the vocals. Basically, the old version is quite harsh vocally, and there's not much low end. It's very bright. My version's kind of, we've made a conscious decision in the verses to go with like a radio effect, and there are some Easter eggs. There's 2 massive Easter eggs in here relating to the next game. In fact, there was in Carrion as well, but no one found that. So the same way you do it, if you're on the Patreon, you'll know what to do. And they're big, like these are big things. So you won't be able to hear that in this, though. I've taken the Easter eggs out of this YouTube version. That's for the final release, which will be in about a week's time. So we're not far away. By the time this goes up, maybe even less. So yeah, my version, we made a conscious decision to make it like a radio sounding vocal in the verses, and that kind of gets stripped away. And when I say radio, like we actually encoded it using it, like we ran it through. Like, I'm mental. Like, I don't know if you've ever noticed, I'm really fucking into this shit. So like when I was thinking time period for this song, I was thinking, okay, well, what digitization would that mean? Because it would have been digital at that point. So we had to buy all this stuff and make it, in my head, real. No one gives a fuck except me. And if it's not right in my head, it's not right. So we're going to move the camera a little bit, and we're going to switch between the two. They're not quite synced up timing wise, because our version is a little bit slower than the original. I thought we just needed to come down a tad. So there's going to be a little bit of a disparity when we change between each song. Just get over it. So let's move you over there, and we will get onto it. Okay, so here we are. Let's play Always Running, starting with the original, which is the red track, and we're going to be switching up to our revised track very shortly.
In this solemn field of silence, I can barely feel the pain. Blind and deaf to all the violence, and I've always felt this way. On the wind, the smell of misery, fear and death perfume the air. It begins again in mystery, and I always end up there, always unsuspecting, so easy to let them away from all the angels within. I am not fantasy falling far